The head of the Haqqani network and the Taliban's Minister of the Interior met with an ISIS leader at a maximum security prison in Saudi Arabia. What is happening?
When he went there, he was going there to give updates to this ISIS cheerleader about terrorists he sent on behalf of ISIS to the US and Europe to commit attacks. So the crazy part is like, did anyone record this? Did the Saudi government give this to the US government? Like, there's real intel in this. Like, where did that information go? Why was this even allowed to occur? And the frustrating part is the US government, as you know, gives money to the Taliban. So the Haqqanis right now are the US ally in Afghanistan. That is actually who we meet with and collect intelligence from. And I don't think a lot of Americans understand this. Like, we are getting played like there's no tomorrow. And for anyone who served in Afghanistan, if you underestimate the Haqqanis, you end up dead. Kind of the top of the terrorist pyramid is the Taliban, because they defeated the United States. I know we don't look at it that way, and they're playing us, right? We give them $87 million a week. They get to do whatever they want. They shoot women in the streets. We do nothing about it. They kill our allies. We do nothing about it. So they also look untouchable. And so that makes them very appealing if you're anti-US right now, because they are who can mess with us and get away with it right now.
So when you say the money is flown to Doha, are we talking pallets of $100 bills straight off the press?
Yeah, this is cash. It's on pallets. It's wrapped. We put up pictures in the past. It used to be wrapped in like this blue stuff when they flew it into Kabul. Cold, hard cash.
If I was wargaming this from the other side, and you had two ports of entry to choose from, and again, in air quotes, because you're not using them as an actual port of entry, I would send the people that I cared less about to the southern border, and I would spend the more sophisticated individuals that maybe would have the operational planning or the ability to train and recruit, or would have a longer tail on what it is that they're going to be doing. I would send them through the northern border. You rub two brain cells together and you could realize that that's the smarter play. I don't know what it's going to take to get people to pay attention to that, though.
It costs more actually to do the Canada route than the southern route. So you also have to remember, you're playing with high-level individuals and terrorist groups. You're playing with fentanyl. I mean, you're also in a bigger game in that category, because they're willing to spend $20,000, $30,000 to move somebody besides $5,000 to $10,000. Well, that's interesting from the fact that it's going to cost them too if you start thwarting some of that. So Al-Qaeda has been saying internally, and they do it in their kind of update meetings about the upcoming Homeland plot, they've been using Otay Mesa, saying it's open, blah, blah, blah. And we were sharing that with the government. There's a whole nother entity that even shared some sort of mapping with the government from Al-Qaeda, which I believe hit near that location. So yeah, so the frustrating thing is it wasn't single source reporting. Multiple pieces have gone into the government over the last few years that Al-Qaeda feels very confident. They feel confident in a few locations. Another one is the Nogales area, because they're using Sinaloa there. So the frustrating thing is, it's like, is this the tunnel Al-Qaeda was using? You know, why did they not lean in years ago when they knew this was happening?
Just in general, given the world that you operate in, constantly looking at these type of things, how do you remain with any level of optimism about the human species?